This is a review of Unit 1, the 5 themes of geography. What is geography? It is the study of the Earth's features, the study of people, places, and their environment, the study of people, their environments, and their resources. The geography, people, environment, these are all the issues and topics we're going to look at and explore. Geography being the study of people, their environments, and their resources, where we consider people to be a group of persons united by a common culture, tradition, and usually their language. Environment, meaning the social and cultural forces that shape the life of a person or population. It really is the air, water, minerals, organisms, and all other external factors surrounding a given organism at any given time. And resources, meaning a source of support that can be readily drawn upon when needed, and the natural wealth of a country consisting of land, forests, mineral deposits, water, etc. So the main ideas or topics that we're going to explore in this: the 7 continents or land masses in the world. You know these as North America, South America, Africa, the Middle East, Europe, Asia, Australia, Oceania, and Antarctica. The 5 oceans: Arctic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. Parts of a map: the title at the top there, often located at the top of the map or sometimes in a separate box to the side or bottom, gives important information about the map, such as what area the map is showing, when the map was created, or what themes the map represents. You also have parts of a map where legends or keys help explain what symbols and colors represent on the map. Most maps have symbols. Symbols show the location of natural objects, such as landforms, and man-made objects such as cities, roads, bridges, and buildings. However, symbols can represent anything of importance on a map. The compass rose. A map typically includes a compass rose. A compass rose shows the cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. Sometimes a compass rose will also include the intermediate directions: northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. Continuing with parts of a map. Because a map is a smaller representation of a much larger area, cartographers include scale. Scale are measurements that compare real distances to the distances on a much smaller map. For example, 1 inch could represent 100 miles of real-life distance. Geographer decides what scale to use by determining how much detail is needed on the map. Large scale would have certainly a lot of details, small scale, less details. Small scales use numerical fractions or ratios. They are understood in any language. Longitude lines. Imaginary lines drawn on maps as reference points. They run north and south. Prime meridian is at 0 degrees longitude, and the prime meridian runs from north and south pole. Latitude lines are imaginary lines drawn on maps as reference points. They run east and west. The equator is 0 degrees latitude. The Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn are lines of latitude. Hemispheres. Referred to as half the globe. There are 4 hemispheres: western, eastern, northern, and southern. Physical maps show landforms and bodies of water in a specific area. You can learn relative location and characteristics of places in a region. Color or contour lines are used to show elevations or altitudes. Political maps. Most students are familiar and comfortable reading this type of map. It shows features and boundaries that humans have created on the Earth's surface. Political maps may be of cities, states, provinces, territories, and countries. Disputes over boundaries occur even in the United States. The 5 themes of geography. The 5 themes of geography help organize information about Earth and its people. The 5 themes of geography are movement, region, human environment, interaction, location, and place. Location, a position on the Earth's surface. So there's absolute location, which is like a latitude and longitude location, or a street address. Local location. Relative location is described by landmarks, time, direction, or distance from one place to another. Place. What is it like? What kind of place is it? Physical and human characteristics. Places have physical and human characteristics that make them what they are. Geography emphasizes the understanding of both of these factors and their integrational, their integration together. Human characteristics, physical characteristics. Human-environment interaction. How do humans and the environment affect each other? Shaping the landscape. The landscape of the Earth is no longer a purely physical feature. Humans have impacted every area of the Earth, but in varying ways. The geography of place is influenced by the degree to which humans have impacted their local environment. So we depend on it. People depend on the Cape Fear River for water and transportation. We modify it. People modify our environment by heating and cooling buildings for comfort, and we adapt to it. So we adapt to the environment by wearing clothing suitable for summer shorts and winter coats. Movement. How are people, goods, ideas moved from one place to another? How are people, goods, and ideas moved from one place to another? Human movement, truck, trains, planes. Information movement, phones, computer, mail. It's like kind of like computer movement would be email. Idea is movement of how do fads move from one place to another place, etc. Regions. How are regions similar to and different from other places? A region is any kind of space that is unified in the presence of some characteristics, meaning places the same share things in common. Formal regions. Regions defined by similar government or administrative boundaries, like states, counties, and cities. Regions defined by smaller characteristics, like the Corn Belt, Rocky Mountain region, Chinatown, etc. And functional regions, where region defined by functional, like function, by the newspaper or service area, cell phone tower coverage, etc. Vernacular regions are regions defined by people's perception, like the Middle East, the South, etc. Remember these, the themes. If you can't remember what they are, just ask Mr. Help. Movement, regions, human environment interactions, location, place. Okay, here are your 5 themes again. So movement of people, goods, and ideas. Region, an area that has similar unifying characteristics. Human environment, examples are hunting and farming. Positions on the Earth's surface is location. Human features, damages, houses, etc. Place, physical features called of climate, animals, etc. That concludes this slide deck.